my channel, you may be thinking two things. Lacey, you're wearing makeup. And Lacey, where did your hair go? The answers to those are, one, yes, I'm wearing makeup because I decided to add a little bit of an edge to my look, seeing as how, question number two, I shaved part of my hair off. Why did I do that? I'm in the last 2 years of my 20s. I never really did anything crazy outside of dyeing my hair black when I was in high school and for a few years afterwards. So I wanted to do something crazy in my last 2 years of my, you're gonna see me do that quite a bit, in my last 2 years of my 20s. So I decided when Mom and I went and got our hair done on Sunday that I was going to shave part of my hair off. I really like it, to be honest with you. I'm really enjoying it. It does make braiding my hair a touch more difficult, but at the same time, it actually makes it a little easier too, because I only have to do one braid now instead of two. But, you know, it's... On to this week's video, which is another character breakdown and a new fandom. I swear I'm never going to run out of them. The organization in my story folder is ridiculous. One day I might actually feel brave enough to share that with you guys, but that is not today. This week we're entering the world of NCIS Los Angeles for my character, Megan Victoria Callen nee Deeks. Yes, you heard me correctly. My poor girl is the younger sister of Marty Deeks and ends up married to G. Callen. Yes, I know he has a real first name now. I just don't want to type it. It's kind of like typing Styles' first name. I don't want to do it. For those who don't know, NCIS Los Angeles is about an elite team of NCIS agents who specialize in undercover work. They are led by the big in mystery and short in stature Henrietta Hetty Lang, and the team leader is Agent G. Callen. Also on the team is former Navy SEAL Agent Sam Hanna, Agent Kenzie Bly, Nerd Techs, or it should be Tech Nerds, yeah, Tech Nerds, Nell Jones and Eric Beale, and LAPD liaison Detective Marty Deeks. I know a lot more detail than I usually go into, but I love this show so much, even without Megan. Megan started as a random side story, actually, to be honest with you. A little bit like how Lyra started, but without actually posting it. Yeah, she started out as a side story. The intention was always for her to end up with Callen, but she wasn't meant to turn into a full-blown series-added character. Oops. I have a lot of these moments. I just wanted a quick, you know, one shot to dip my toes into the world before going back to enjoying it more than a normal person should. In my defense, there's a lot of really good-looking actors on this show. And I'm not just talking the men here. They're all really good-looking. But my bestie and I agree that Megan would be a lot of fun to throw in to the regular show mix, and thus an even more complicated character was hacked out. Megan is Deeks' younger sister by 11 years. She is a post-grad psychology major who specializes in military cases. Perfect, right? When it came down to creating Megan and all of her background, I'd already figured it out from my side story, who she was going to be related to and what her work history would be. The next challenge was fitting her into the team. Obviously, because Deeks is her brother and she ends up married to Callen, she can't be in the forefront of everything. Because we've already seen how Deeks reacts to Kenzie being in danger both before and after they get together, and it's not pretty. His little sister thrown into the mix, and it's even more not pretty. And Callen, when it comes to someone he cares about, we've all seen it, he gives Deeks a serious run for his money, so I had to find a way to work Megan in where Bonehead 1 and 2 wouldn't be freaking out all the time, and let me tell you, it wasn't easy, because I just had to go and relate her to and then marry her to two of the most overprotective, overreacting characters of the series. And that's saying something, considering this show, you know, is spawned from the regular NCIS, which has Gibbs. And if anyone knows Gibbs, you know overreacting when it comes to people he cares about is kind of his thing. What is easy, however, when it comes to writing Megan, is her ability to banter with anyone who comes her way. Seriously, she can pass it back and forth with her brother, with Callen, Hetty, suspects, witnesses, anyone. Well, not Director Vance, but I'm pretty sure the only one who can get away with that is Gibbs. I'm a master of banter with basically anyone willing to spar, which is why Megan is so good at it. A lot of my girls are, but most of them go into sarcasm that can edge on, you know, hitting below the belt and being a little cruel. Megan, on the other hand, she keeps it lighthearted, only dragging it down if it's a suspect and they do it first. When the man you're in a relationship with doesn't know a whole hell of a lot about his past, it's a little hard to write. Anyone who knows G. Callen knows it's only been in the past few seasons he's discovered his real name, met his father, truly learned about who he is and where he comes from. So working in the earlier seasons of the show for Megan are challenging because there's so much Callen doesn't know for so long, and because I'm pretty much up to date with the show, I do know that information, and I find myself accidentally slipping it into seasons where it doesn't belong. Rewriting is a major thing with Megan. There are so many memories for Megan that I would say are the best. Really, anytime she's with the team and they're just relaxing and joking around, those are the best moments. When they're not so much a team but a family, and that's just how it really feels watching the show. Even without Megan into it, it really feels like when they're off the clock and they're just sitting around joking and talking and everything, or, you know, having serious moments off the clock, it's just like, yes, this is a family. This isn't just a team, it's a family. Adding Megan into it was so seamless, and it just added another level of what they, you know, talk about and what they do and everything, and it was just, I love writing those moments. For Megan, because her husband and her brother get into a lot of trouble, any of her worst memories are anytime they're hurt or in serious danger. In season 6, Callen gets exposed to a bioweapon, and we nearly lose him. And at the time, this is a little bit of a spoiler because none of Megan is posted, but this is a little bit of a spoiler. At the time, Megan is in her final weeks of pregnancy with their twins. So, you know, not gonna lie, it triggered labor. But that's, it's not the worst moment. There are a lot of moments that, you know, are really bad for her because Deeks or Callen are in danger, and there's no really one that stands out as the worst. I'm sure once I get more in depth into writing her, because right now I'm still in I think I'm in the first 5 seasons of writing her. I mean, I do have a couple episodes, you know, further on in the show, but going episode by episode, I'm still in the first 5 seasons. And I'm sure once I get more in depth and into the nitty gritty of the episodes, I'll be like, right, she needs to be involved in that, and that's gonna suck, and I'll be able to pick out a worse memory for her. Like I said at the beginning, Megan was never intended to be a series regular OC. She just wasn't. She was gonna be a side story idea, and that was it. Now I can't even begin to imagine where she's going because 1, the show is still going strong, and 2, there are so many paths I can take her on. Like I said, I'm literally focusing 1 episode at a time, but it's a fun ride, let me tell you that, because I mean, adding anyone into the show, you're gonna have fun because that's just the type of show it is. Obviously, it has its serious moments, it has its heartbreaking moments, but at the core of it all, it is just a fun show, and I absolutely love it. And that is our character breakdown for Megan Victoria Callen Nee Deeks. God, I just need to start calling her by her married name without the ending bit there. But, you know, I wanted to let you guys know, hey, she went from being related to this idiot to married to this idiot, and I'm so sorry, Megan. Let me know down in the comments below if you liked the video. Let me know down in the comments below if you like NCIS LA. Do you prefer it to the original? Do you prefer the original over both spin-offs? What do you think of NCIS New Orleans? No, I will not ever be diving into that because I don't watch it, and therefore there is no character for it. I imagine if I did start watching it, however, that I would quickly spiral, and yeah. All the more reason not to watch it. As always, all of my social media handles will be down in the description below, along with my blog if you want to read the post that goes along with this video. Don't forget to hit the like button if you did enjoy the video, along with the subscribe button and the notification bell, turning on all notifications so you get a notification every time I upload. And I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye!